My God, I just remembered that we die. But me too? Don't forget that for now, it's strawberry season. A novel. Yo, it's your boy Nate. I read books because reading is sexy, and if you're not reading, you're not sexy. Y'all, it's that time of the year again. I remember I did this video last year and I saved it like way too close to the end of the year. But this time we're gonna do it a little early just cause it makes more sense that way because of these questions, and I'll leave the original creator of the questions downstairs. But yes, grab your bevy, let's sit and talk about books. Here we go. I'm working with an iced latte without the ice because the ice is melted. I waited too long. I waited too long to sippy sip and the ice is gone. Just to give you a track record of where we are, we have beat our Goodreads challenge of the year. I told myself 100 books this year and we're at, give or take, 125. I still count my DNFs as reads, given that I give them at least 30 to 50% just to make sure that I have a footing and a decision made to DNF the book. But we did it. We surpassed 100 books. And now I'm at that point where it's like, do we just keep going? Do we just stop reading for the rest of the year? No, we'll still read because there's a few books I want to get in. Because you know what? Life is short. Life is short. Let me just read as many books as I can in my lifetime. Can't stop, won't stop, okay? Let's start, shall we? Okay, number 1. Are there any books you started this year that you need to finish? Need to finish? I don't know if it's a need, but last year I started Solenoid and I'm still not done, y'all. I don't even think I hit like the 50% mark. What I think it is that I have a PDF of the book, and Solenoid is just one of those books that I think I require like the physical book. What I realized this year is that there are certain books I can read on the Kindle and certain books that I cannot. Any non-fiction collection of essays, I think I can read on the Kindle, or any like rom-coms or, you know, Emily Henry. Anything of that genre, I can read on the Kindle. But like fiction like Solenoid, I need a physical copy. But the thing is that physical copy is a literal door stopper. So what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I'm gonna keep at it. I'll probably finish in what, 2030? We'll see. Do you have an autumnal book to transition you into the end of the year? Kinda, sorta. I have Eileen by your homegirl Otessa Moshfegh. Who was I talking to? Kieran told me to save this for winter because there's snow. So I'm expecting snow end of November. So I think this is when I'll start it because Korean winters, they tend to start early and they're pretty brutal. So I'm thinking it'll happen late November, early December, and this will be perfect way to leave fall and going into winter. But yes, we're gonna do Eileen by Otessa Moshfegh. The trailer dropped, y'all. Anne Hathaway with blonde hair. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. It looks too much of like a wig, but I'm feeling it. I love it. I love it. But the trailer dropped and has me so excited to watch the film and read the book now. So stoked. Okay, number 2. Is there a new release you're still waiting for? Yes, but these probably won't come out until next year, 2024, but it's the paperback edition of My Husband by Maud Ventura. A lot of people have been having a lot of fun with this one, especially with the end, the twist, and I'm curious. Also, Down the Drain, the memoir, Julia Fox. You know, celebrity memoirs have gotten me in a chokehold this year. I really enjoyed Paris Hilton's memoir, and I still need to read the Jeanette McCurdy one as well, but I don't like hardback, sorry. So I'm waiting for a paperback of that as well for both editions. Number 3, what are 3 books you want to read before the end of the year? So the way that this is filmed and edited. I already read it, so I think I'm allowed one more book. Okay, so the book that was originally in this list, I just finished it, but it is Bell Hooks All About Love. Y'all, I'll get to this when I hit my wrap up, we'll talk. But Bell Hooks All About Love, I just feel like it's just one of those books that I've always wanted to read, and I call these threshold books. They're books I save until the end of the year to sort of bring me into the new year with new lessons, new thoughts, and new ways of just being a better person, okay? Yeah, I want to be better, okay? Thoughts on this later. Woof! Okay. The next one is The Passion According to G.H. I've been on a really big Lispector run this year, and I'm almost to completion of her work. I just need to read The Besieged City, which I'm really nervous about because I hear that's her most difficult book. But I need to do a reread of this before I create sort of a Lispector tier list. Yes, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna give you the tier list. Boggle my mind with this one. Okay, and then the book I'm gonna sneak in for a read before the end of the year is Kitchen Confidential by Anthony Bourdain. I just need to read this for research sake. I am working on another novel, if y'all want a sneak peek, of stuff about the kitchen. So I need to do this before the end of the year because I'm on a deadline. So yes, Anthony Bourdain, Kitchen Confidential, love the man. Good man, good man. Okay. And then this, I don't know if it counts or not. This comes out next year, but it's Alphabetical Diaries by Sheila Heti. A lot of my faves have actually finished it. Ben from Benjamin Journal, and so I read this book, Renee. I don't know if I'll get to it. I might make it January. I'm not sure yet. That one is a need, definitely a need, or a want, like a heavy want. A need? I don't know. But I read Motherhood not too long ago, and I just love Sheila Heti, and I'm really curious about sort of her non-fiction diaries. What is this, number 4? Is there a book you think could still shock you and become your favorite book of the year? Some backlist titles, I don't know if I'll get to these, but I still, shrink wrapped still, of The Fifth Wound by Aurora Mattia. I'm saving this as a winter read, December, I think. This might end up being a favorite, I don't know. Like the pink and the baby blue is really doing it for me. And I think I'm going to squeeze in Paul Takes the Form of a Mortal Girl. I've just been wanting to read this for the longest time. I first saw this on CJ Reads, a rec from her a while back, and also noticed that it was a fave of Melissa Broder. It just seems like a staple queer read that I just haven't gotten to yet, and I want to do it. Paul Takes the Form of a Mortal Girl by Andrea, why can't I speak today? Andrea Lawler. And welcome to today's sponsor, me. This is my novella. It's Adolescence Leaves in fragmented, short prose, flash fiction, whatever you want to call it. It's about loss and memory split between Los Angeles and Tokyo. Discount code is SexyNooker10 to receive 10% off. Yes, pick it up. It's a cutie. Book to read before the end of the year. This one. Okay. Thank you, sponsor. Oh, sorry, I didn't finish this question. Sorry, to go back. Books you think could still shock you and become your favorite book of the year. I just finished it. I'm a Fan by Sheena Mattel. Like, in terms of what a book is achieving in the now and in themes and in voice, it's just everything perfect that I love about it. A book for 2023, that's the one. That's the one. I really have to figure out my top 10 now because it's looking to be a daunting list. I'm not quite sure how to form it yet. But I also have an ARC of Martyr by Kaveh Akbar. This might end up being a fave. This is out by Knopf sometime next year, early next year, I think January of next year. But this, I don't know, it's so cute. Look at him, look at the little guy. A novel. The way that this is formatted too, these short chapters and almost cute little chunks. Ooh, look, a Clarice Lispector quote. My God, I just remembered that we die. But me too? Don't forget that for now, it's strawberry season. Yeah, who knows? Oh yeah, I also have the new Kevin Kwan. I don't know. Honestly, the top 10 list is like everything's getting really close to each other in terms of like rating, and I'm just like, and it's nerve-wracking. It's nerve-wracking. Because, you know, your top 10 list is like telling people, why are these books important? Why do they need to be read? And why do they matter? To limit the list to 10, it's tough. And I will limit it to 10, only 10. And because that's what I love, you know, curation. Not really an art or a skill that is really appreciated, fully appreciated, but to curate a list of 10 is like, okay. Oh, last question. Is this 5? Have you already started making reading plans for 2024? Yes, I have, because I'm insane. I'm gonna give you a spoiler, a little hint of what it's gonna be, but I've already have collected some of the books that I'll be reading starting January already. Here's the hint. We've got Hollywood by Charles Bukowski and Where I Was From, Joan Didion. I'll leave it there. I'll leave it there. That's the end of the year book tag, a quickie for y'all. And as usual, I will tag some people. I'll tag the usual suspects because I love y'all. And also, like, you don't have to do the tag, but I would like to know, let the good people know, like, where you're at with your reading. What have you found satiating, satisfying with your reading experience this year? Just like all of the above. Like, what have you learned from your reading this year is really, really the tag answer that I'd like to hear for myself personally, because I'm really curious how other people have been reading. Reading is such a solitary act, but to understand and know what you're picking out of your reading thematically from, you know, if you measure your life in years and your reading in years in life, this is it. I'd like to know. Kieran Reader, Pato, would love to know. Left-handed Reader. So I read this book. Ben from Benjamin Journal. CJ, if you're still around, if you're here, I love you. Would love to know. Jalen, let the good people know. You haven't done one of these in a long while. Very curious. Alex, are you alive? Let us know. Let us know that you're well and alive. What page are you on? Jaren from Jaren Reads. Would love to know. Matthew Sharapa. Haven't gotten an upload in a long while, so let us know. Let us know. Matt. Love ya. I know I'm forgetting somebody. Modern Ajima. Yena. Give us book content, please. Ooh, yes, you too. Cat's Field Notes. Let us know. Dog-eared Musings. Love ya. Pleasures of the Text. Now, yes. Give us something good, please. Sophie, Bibliosophie. You're tagged. And, oh, a late welcome to Grandpa's book club. Charlie, love Charlie. First found out about him on TikTok, and he makes great. He's bringing good books to TikTok, which I think is a hard thing to do, but he's making the youngins read, which I appreciate. But yes, you're tagged as well. End of the year book tag. Do it. And I'm so sorry if I missed your name, but your name will be downstairs. I'll leave a little thing about why you're tagged, because I love you. I love you. That's the real reason why. But yeah, okay. I don't want this to go on for too long, so love ya. Let me know how your reading has been. What's one thing that you've loved out of all of your reading of this year in terms of like themes or how you're reading or who you are as a reader now? Just everything. Let me know. Give it to me good. Share. Love ya. Okay. As always, be well, do good work, keep in touch.